Hey y'all, happy Thursday. So for the last couple weeks, I have been overwhelmed, staring at this stuff pile, knowing how much amazing stuff is inside of it, and with Q4 right around the corner, how bad I want to get it all, or as much of it as I can, listed. Now that'll probably never happen, but I did work my way through two of those totes, big totes full of stuff yesterday, and I'm going to keep going whenever I get the chance. But here's the thing. You gotta work hard. You gotta stay determined and focused to hit your goals. But you also need to understand you can't push yourselves on days that you just can't do it. If you're giving your all whenever you can, that's enough. Don't judge yourself by other people's metrics. You need to do what you can do. Our first item heading out the door today is a trinket lot that sold within 24 hours of me listing it. I paid maybe $3 for all the stuff in the bag. It sold for $34.95. Alright, so you guys saw my video yesterday, and we talked about selling items of people who had recently passed. I did not list any new Dolly merchandise, although when I come across it, I will. But this DVD, which I've had in my store for probably about a year, did sell. Classic Burt Reynolds and Dolly Parton, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. I picked this up after it had been clearanced many times at my local thrift store and only paid 59 cents for it. It's brand new sealed. It sold for $9.95. Now, speaking of discounted merchandise, we have some eyeshadow going out, and I gotta make sure I grab the right one. It is gonna be this little tiny itty bitty palette of Revlon Shadow Lynx eyeshadow. And it is purple. That one's called Plum. For some reason I felt like it had a different name on the listing. Let's see if I have any other purples in here. Nope, so far it's looking like that's the only one. Alright, I went back and checked the listing, and it is this Plum that sold. For some reason I thought it was a more cool purple than this kind of warm tone one. But Shadow Lynx eyeshadow is the line series, I guess. I got it for free, couponing. It sold for $7.95. And now we have a puzzle going out. As you guys know, I buy the puzzles from my mom. She builds them, and if they're complete, I list them. So I really don't feel like there should be any cost associated with it, because she got well worth $1 worth of entertainment building it. But this Ravensburger puzzle, we're gonna say we paid $1 for it, and you guys, it's called Grandma's Attic. How bad do I want to climb into that puzzle and start picking? Just maybe not in the summer, because attics are hot. It sold for $6.34. I have all my puzzles on sale right now, and so that's discounted way below where I would normally put a Ravensburger, but that's okay. Now we have this new old stock Brainerd copper colored French lace outlet cover. It's a lot of words to describe an outlet cover. Found it at an estate, only paid $1 for it. It sold for $14.95. Our next item is going to be back here on our bookshelf, and it comes to us courtesy of the Bins. I picked it up, and I wasn't really sure if I was going to sell it or if I was going to keep it, but I decided we're going to let it go. So I listed it, and this is it. It is the program or yearbook from the Baseball Hall of Fame, and it was the year that Derek Jeter was inducted into the Hall of Fame, which, y'all, that's my boy. Love it or hate it that I am a Yankees fan. I love some Derek Jeter. Actually went and saw some of his games his last season that he played. I paid $0.25 for it at the Bins. It sold for $13.56. Now, you guys may not all like the Yankees, but I think a lot of you are fans of New Kids on the Block, or at least you grew up being one. We sold these playing cards. They bought 8 decks, 8 purple packs, 8 red packs. I paid about $1 a set, and so they sold for $38.08 with my bundle discount. The person got 20% off all of those. So the bundle does apply if somebody buys multiples of the same listing. And our last item going out came from our last highway sale we went to. I found this Fraggle, good old Little Red, and it's a newer plush made by Little Tykes. It was marked up a little more than I'm used to paying for plush, but for $2 I couldn't leave her behind, even if it meant that she never sold. But she did sell for $19.95. So in total, I have $15.84 into all these items, which is a little high for my cost of goods, but still great margins. It all sold for $145.73, which is 9 times my money. And it's going to be an easy packing day, which is great because I'm about to head bowling after I get these wrapped up and dropped off at the post office. We'll see you guys soon with another video of what's sold.